Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to talk about accounting and bookkeeping for non-profit organization industries. So let's start with these few topics. We'll cover charts of accounts, donation and grant tracking, fund accounting, expenses tracking, bank reconciliation, financial statements, budgeting, transparency, internal controls, and depreciation and asset management. Let's start with the charts of account. In charts of account, you will need to develop a well-structured charts of account that will reflect the unique financial activities of your non-profitable firm. And also this will help you to track your income, your expenses, your assets and the liabilities you are having and the funds specific to your organization operations. And also by the charts of account, you will see how it helps you to categorize your all these expenses and incomes. Secondly, donation and grant tracking. In this, you have to maintain a detailed record of all the donations and the grants you have received over the period of time. And also, you will need to keep track of all the sources and the amounts that are donated to you and the purpose of the donations and any restrictions associated with the funds that you will use. Fund accounting. In this, you have to implement a fund accounting to segregate the resources based on their designated purposes for which purpose that donors have gave you these funds. Okay, this will allow you to demonstrate the accountability of for how funds are used, and you have to ensure the donors that the intention of their donations are safe with you. Expense tracking. In this, you will need to categorize your expenses accurately to show how your funds are being spent and whether it's a program related activities or some administrative cost or if you are doing some fundraising efforts. So this information will help you to demonstrate your effective resource allocations. Fifthly, bank reconciliation. In bank reconciliation, you have to regularly reconcile your bank statement with your financial records to identify if there is any error or if there is any missing transactions. Okay. Then also you have to make sure that all these transactions are recorded accurately. Now we'll talk about financial statements. In financial statement, you have to prepare and review your financial statements such as your income statement as in the source of income you are having, the streams, and also the balance sheets and cash flow statements. These statements will provide you an overview of your organization's financial health. Seventhly, budgeting. Budgeting will play a very crucial role when it comes to any non-profit organization. So in budgeting, you need to develop and maintain a comprehensive budget that will outline the expected revenues and expenses. And also you need to regularly compare your actual financial performance to the budgeted financial performance that you have imagined or that you have made for to run on that. And you also have to analyze if there is any variances happening. Transparency is very crucial when it comes to a non-profit organization, because it's a non-profit organization and you can't do any errors or you can't do any missing transaction in it. So transparency is very important in it. In transparency, you have to maintain transparency by making your financial and information accessible to your stakeholders such as your board members, to your donors and to the public that have donated in your organization. And also this transparency will help you to build trust and accountability for the people. Internal controls. You have to implement strong internal controls to prevent any frauds, errors or mismanagements of the funds. This will include the segregation of the duties, approval processes and regular audits. Depreciation and asset management. In depreciation and asset management, if your non-profit firm owns some kind of property or some kind of vehicles or equipments, you need to accurately record all this depreciation and ensure that you do proper maintenance on it. Every industry has some key performance indicator that are used to track the success and the growth of that industry. So we'll see some of the key performance indicator of the non-profit organization that are commonly used to measure the performance and track success of this industry. Firstly, we'll start with donor retention rate indicator. This indicator will measure the percentage of the donors who continues to contribute to your organization over the time. Fundraising ratio, cost ratio indicator. This indicator will compare the ratio of the cost of fundraising to the amount of funds that you have raised. This will help you to access the efficiency of your fundraising efforts. Program expense ratio. This indicator will calculate and compare the program expenses to the total expenses that you have done. It will show the percentage of the funds that are used for your organization mission related activities. If you are having some programs or if you are having some awareness programs, then how much you have spent. This all will be calculated in this indicator. Overhead ratio. This ratio compares the administrative and fundraising expenses to the program expenses. Grant success rate. This indicator will help you to track the percentage of your grant application that are successful, and this will reflect the strength of your proposals or your alignments with the funder's priority. Advocacy and awareness metrics. If your organization engages in advocacy work, so this indicator will measure the metrics like the numbers of your petitions signed or the letters sent to policymakers or the media coverage generated. Client satisfaction. This indicator will help you to know that your clients are satisfied or your donors are satisfied with your firm or with your organization. Financial sustainability. This indicator will monitor your organization's ability to cover the operating expenses with the ongoing revenues. Impact metrics. This indicator will measure the outcome and the impact of your programs. Like if you are having some awareness program, then what the impact was of that program. This will be calculated in this indicator. Volunteer engagement. This indicator measures the number of volunteers and the hour they have worked as a volunteer and their contribution to your organization. This indicator indicates the community involvement and can demonstrate the value of your programs that you are doing. So that was all for the accounting and bookkeeping for non-profit organization industry. Thank you and have a nice day.